Hi everybody, welcome to Curries for Every Kitchen and I'm Shobha. Today I'm going to show you Poori Potato. It's like a version of breakfast dish in India. It's made with whole wheat flour and naturally potatoes. And this is my kids' favorite, very favorite dish. For that you just need whole wheat flour that you can find it in your grocery store. This is 2 cups of whole wheat flour. To that I'm just going to add a pinch of salt, just a little bit to taste. You don't need a whole lot, and mix it up. To that you're going to add 1 tablespoon of oil. Mix it up very good. And believe me, you can do this with the food processor, but doing with the hands makes it a whole lot of difference. And it feels like you're very close to your food, right? And add a little bit of water at a time and make it into a stiff dough. It's going to take 2 minutes to incorporate all the water into it, and you made into a stiff dough, and you knead the dough and cover it with a plastic paper. Okay. You have to make sure you add water a few drops at a time, otherwise it will go so. You don't want it to go very loose dough. Once you become a loose dough, you have to add up more flour to it. It's not a big deal. You just need to add more flour to it. When all this is coming like this, time to gather up all the flour. And then this is the time you knead it. It's better to do it on a counter, on a clean counter, and with both your hands. See, all the dough came in together. You just put it like this, and it needs to stand for at least 6 minutes on the counter, covered up with a little plastic paper. And it doesn't have to be in the refrigerator. It just needs to be on the counter. Meanwhile, you're cooking. I got 3 potatoes right here. I'm going to bake them in the microwave for 4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes have passed. Now see, we have our perfectly cooked potatoes, and seems like everybody is in a hurry, so that's a little trick I learned. The trick is you have to get same size potatoes to put it in the microwave. It might take 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 6 minutes, depends upon the size of the potato. Now I have my pan getting ready with a little 2 tablespoons of oil is getting heat. To that I'm going to add a pinch of cumin seed, and a pinch of urad dal, and a pinch of black mustard seeds, and roughly chopped half an onion. This is not finely chopped at all, it's just rough chopped. And 1 green chili, also roughly chopped, seeds and all. You need that seeds. To that I'm going to add 1 stem of curry leaves. Just as onions are softening, I'm just going to add these curry leaves and dump all our potatoes in there. just simmering your potatoes. And to that, I'm going to add a pinch of turmeric that gives you a little bright yellow color. And to that, I'm going to add a half a cup of water. And I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to simmer it while we're making our puris. And I'm going to move this to the other stove so it can simmer slowly. On my other stove, I'm going to put oil for deep frying and put it in the low fire so it's slowly getting heated up while I'm making my puris. To make my puris, I got my dough already, and I'm going to make a golf ball size of rounds. This is 2 cups of flour. It'll come up to like 10 puris. To make each puri, I'm going to put it in there. I'm just going to roll it into like maybe a 9 to 10 inch circle. The trick to it is it has to be at least half an inch thick. You don't want it to go thinner, or you don't want it to go thicker. If you don't get thinner ones, if you get the thinner ones, they will be like flat and crisp. You don't want it to, you just want puri to be puff. So the ideal size for it is getting to half inch, just about that. Hi, now we rolled out all our puris. Now to fry them. The oil has to be very hot. It's in the high. Now you drop each puri slowly into the oil, and you be careful and kind of press it in there, and see it all puffs up all by itself. When puffs up like that, and you turn it around. Make sure your puri is golden brown like that. And when it comes to golden brown, you pull it out and drain it in a paper towel. There you go. That's a perfectly proper puri. And turn around. It doesn't even take 1 minute to make these puris, fry these puris. Once you fry them up, and you serve it with your potato curry.